Alright guys, thanks for tuning in today. This is Eric the OBX Picker. If you're new to the channel, I am a part-time reseller turned semi-full-time reselling with everything that's going on and shut down and all that kind of stuff. I hope you've enjoyed the past couple days videos, just traveling a little bit around where I live. Probably start throwing one in every week of just a different site like near to where I'm at. Outer Banks has a lot of history, has a lot of things that are out there. If you see OBX, that's what that stands for, is Outer Banks of North Carolina, where I live. So just gonna go over some things, what sold today. First item we have going out is this gloves in a bottle. There's a 2-pack of those. Those went out for $16.49. Have one more left, and then those will be done. That was retail arbitrage at Kmart before they closed. So I was able to pick those things up. I only have about maybe $1.50 into both of those, combined about 75 cents a piece. Next item going out, and this is actually my last of these. I picked up numerous refrigerator water filters from Kmart as well on retail arbitrage. This went out for $22.90, free ship, and I picked this thing up, I think, less than $1, or right around $1. The last day I was in there when I got this, everything was 90% off, so that's where that came from. And then the next item I have going out is actually this Dozer is the name of this figure. I picked this thing up, $7.50 is what he went for. He was actually on a tray of action figures I got from a lot. Had 3 He-Man figures on there. Actually, an Arnold Schwarzenegger from Commando was on there. And then this guy I had to look up, took me a little while, but he is $19.95 Dozer or Dane, whatever you and it's Wetworks Spawn. It's a Todd McFarlane action figure. So guys, if you do see action figures out there, there's a way to look them up. Most of the time you are looking for some type of marking. You can try Google image search if you're not real sure who they are, and that may help. But also, one of the pieces of advice I'll give you is if you're in a new genre, like for me, when I first got into these action figures, and I knew like the basics, you know, I know Captain America and Iron Man and the Marvel movie characters, that kind of stuff. But this guy right here, I mean, he kind of looks like a green semi, like knockoff Hulk, but that's not who he is at all. So for me, what I had to do is I actually joined a few Facebook groups that were for action figure collectors and popped a picture up and said, hey guys, I need some help with this. Would you mind figuring out who this is? And they did it. Now, I know a lot of people are, let's just say, I'm in some eBay reseller groups, and I think there's a big difference between popping up, like, dude, if I was to pop this up and say, hey, can somebody give me a comp? Well, I mean, there's a UPC right there, and it scans, so, like, that's just being lazy. To be honest. But like something like this is a loose action figure. It actually only has just a little bit of markings right there on its back. I punch them things in, and usually that's what I will do, is like punch in action figures by that year. Believe me, I've done my due diligence before I pop on there and say, hey, someone bail me out. I really don't want to do this work. I'm not saying do that and be one of those guys, but use some resources if you have them available. And you know, the other thing I've done with those action figure groups is I've had a few people, because of me putting up there, asking like, are you selling this, or are you so I've actually got a couple sales that way where they went ahead and purchased that item from seeing it. Another item I have going out, I told you guys a while back that I went through a whole bin of chargers and whatnot cords. So this is another power supply that's went out. This is a Dell laptop charger, and this thing went out for $12. So, you know, decent return. I got all those things in a kind of as an add-on to a lot bin. So Also have another item going out today, the world's largest crossword puzzle, and this is like a it's actually it's kind of crazy if you look at the back. Look at that thing, man. Wait, forgot to tell you the numbers. So I'm clipping this into the video. Death to death pile, day 20. Total listed 179. Total sold 19. Still over 10%, guys. We'll continue the video. It's a big boy. So I guess during these times, this is sealed. The box is a little beat up, but I disclosed that. That went out for $17.70 plus shipping on top. And so that's kind of what I got going on today. Had a decent day in sales yesterday. It hasn't been the stellar what I've seen recently. But that being said, I also have not, in the midst of trying to, my next wave of video game stuff, I'm trying to test, and a lot of that stuff I'm trying to fix, to be honest. So that's what's going on. And I would give you a total, but if you're on right now, there's functions within the eBay site that is down. My total sales were, I had $128.38 going out. There was a couple more items in there that I've already packed up. So that's where we're at. So not the $250, $300 like we've been doing, but still steady. I will tell you this though, if you noticed on my video yesterday, I actually did not list anything yesterday. And it's interesting, my sales are down today. It's amazing how that works. The more you list, the more you sell. So I do appreciate you guys watching. If you are liking what you see on my channel, or you have suggestions for other things, please like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate every subscriber and every person that comments on my channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll probably be talking a little bit about, we do a live stream, myself, Dapper Tiger, and Midwest Bargains, and we actually have this week Tim from Over the Years. If you haven't had a chance to check out his channel, really knowledgeable guy, especially when it comes to antiques, glass, pottery, that kind of stuff. He's your man, and he has extra resource materials at his disposal with his mom, who's super knowledgeable when it comes to glass, as to how to spot it. I've watched quite a few of their videos, and man, it's amazing to learn what to look for. So we, if you had arm yourself with more knowledge, man, how much more can you be effective out there sourcing? And once we're able to source, that is. I do, like I said, thank you guys for watching. If you're a reseller, good luck out there reselling. If you are just hanging out here on YouTube and you're not a content creator, man, I appreciate you for being here. If you are a content creator, man, I look forward to working with you. I try to be a part of that community that supports one another, and I'm thankful for that. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.